It makes people look at you and listen.
Yeah, because Bane is calling me. Hello. Hi, Bane.
So, how are we doing today?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Not too shabby. Whenever you are free, I have a small list from our Sergeant Khan about the other day.
Okay, let me grab Eric. He's the one driving. Eric,
You
we gotta
want
go.
me to set a triple SO then wait for you?
Yeah.
Second?
Yeah. I'll see you there. I'm
Okay.
coming down from the city.
Alright, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Where are we going?
Triple SO.
Yep.
Bane's giving me cons list.
Cons list.
Yeah. We were talking, but unfortunately I had scheduled time for the talk with Knox because I hadn't seen the commissioner in a while. So I had to run to go do that. So I had Bane take down cons list.
Okay. Commissioner Knox, he's a great guy. I was riding with him like 6 hours yesterday.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I knew him when he got tired with PD and then went on being a lawyer.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of shit. We laughed a lot. Actually, it was really funny. Bonded over commissioner problems that we both had here and I had in Sweden. It was funny.
Wait, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
We talked about the commissioner problems that was here and that I had in Sweden and people that we both talked to regarding problems, and I don't know, we talked about everything from sun to earth, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I imagine. I mean, are there a lot of similar issues?
Yeah, some of it.
I'd imagine so.
Oh. Well, yeah, some of it is the same. Now I don't know, but I'm guessing it's still the same. But I think they have like 6 commissioners in Sweden now. I have no idea what they're doing.
Will they have like a commissioner's board? Is that what it is?
No. I don't think so. I just seen that there's like 6 people hired on as commissioners. Because I still have access to everything in the MDT, even though I'm technically not commissioner anymore. So I can still see it, but it just looked very weird. I have no idea what they're doing. But maybe it will work, we'll see.
I'm going to the command roof. Let's see how long it takes them to realize.
Yeah.
I want you in on this, by the way.
Okay.
And a hoochie coochie. Wrong way! Oh! Ow.
Oh, you're good, Sheriff?
Yep. That's so good. Just gonna see if you place it neatly on the shelf and it looks like it belongs there, it's not trash. Okay. got a plan, just a living for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, much of muddy water meant to me. Learned who I was, thought about living in a little barrel. There we go. Damn.
Second time's a try.
Well, yeah. Wait a minute, that was first try.
I forgot. Never mind. Yeah. Of course it was.
Yep.
Yeah, we're pretty sure Busted Sliders is gonna get shot up right now. If we could get some 10-8 shelling or something nearby.
10-8 units down to Busted Sliders ASAP.
They're gonna shoot this fucking place up. We need some backup.
What are happening?
Busted Sliders.
They should send the
Who's holding
UPD.
it up?
Oh, not yet, not yet. So if you come,
Just be around the corner or something. Get staged nearby. No, don't show yourself.
Get staged up.
Wait, what's the active? What happened?
Oh my god.
Busted Sliders might be getting shot up, but you need to stage up. Don't let them see you.
Alright. Do we know by who?
Eastside baller rats. The Eastside baller rats.
Those sons of bitches.
Wait, I have a possible location on Ricky Reese. Okay, he's a very wanted man. Apparently, he's outside the Jewel Dragon in a tailgater, green color. I'm gonna be approaching.
I want to see if they're selling me a Hades chain now that they're disbanding.
If Bustin' Slider's about to get held up, I would rather have units there.
Yes,
Oi,
yes,
I
ma'am.
think-
Sorry, attended deficit. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Preservation of
I
life.
believe I have Ricky. Oi, I'm in a chase with a green color tailgater. I believe this is Ricky Reese, very wanted man, westbound Befucci. Eastbound San Andreas, after 30, bro. I got some 77.
Who is this
The
on the
bingo.
radio?
Mr. Worldwide.
Eastbound San Andreas.
Alejandro something, I think it's called.
Picadillo, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's like a
Picadillo.
Mexican dish or something. Pico de gallo, I don't know.
How's it
Wait, I
going,
am
Lieutenant?
square.
Oh, I am definitely getting skill dipped by this every time I try to do it.
You know, I tried a pickled de gallo recently. It was pretty good.
Taking the MRPD bridge,
Huh?
going
Are you-
eastbound San Andreas with the
Are you even
green
looking
color
through your
tailgater.
eyes, Lieutenant? It's a lot easier.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, alright.
Oh, what?
You got to do it the entire way.
Oh, I understand now.
Entering,
Don't forget to
Disregard
look up
going
at the
southbound,
ledge when you're.
Rancho Boulevard.
Yeah, I'm getting like Southside flashbacks trying to get on the freaking.
Going off road, westbound with
what's it
Pucci.
called? The apartments.
You can
You
jump
got
up on,
this. You got
on like
this.
the sitting part.
You
There
did
we go.
it. There you go.
Continue
Uh-huh.
no bump over the street.
Yeah, no, it definitely took me about 17 more tries the last time we were up here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting better. We're getting better. Yeah. All right.
All right, what we got?
It's small. He pretty much listed it all in the office.
Westbound Popular.
It's the training stuff.
going
So
to-
basically, I don't know if it's like a stress thing or what, but his exact wording is joint academies for both LSPD and BCSO, making things strict and have washouts is in our style, so that way BCSO trainers can wash out BCSO cadets. Follow a training plan. Dash LSPD has good timings and cover a lot. With support and manpower, he's looking forward to like rebuilding some of BCSO. I think that's the stress he's been feeling.
Mhm. Well, we're coming out of the holiday, so there should be some people.
I mean, listen, this is something I could see building in him for the last month, since the beginning of December. And I've told him this. Even what you said to get people under him, he knew all this stuff here. I think he just had to hear it from you. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Because like he had that power that, like honestly, I gave him the freedom to do whatever. I said, rebuild it, do what you got to do with it, but here are the directions that need to be hit. Right? That's the only
Sorry,
reason
I got
that
distracted by the
I keep saying
blimp behind you, man.
it. There's blimps everywhere. It's for AMN's
I-
new release party.
I had no idea. Sorry. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah,
I saw
yeah.
on my way into work.
That was kind of like what I was saying with the Attaboy stuff before as well, right? Because I think that reinforces like kind of having to go through it a little bit, but like that was the whole point of it, is that it was going to be a struggle through the holiday period. I mean, it's across the board. It's not just us, right?
No.
But anyway,
Yeah.
It's all good. And then another part he added on to it. Now I need to clarify what he meant by this exactly as far as lead goes, but I don't know if it's from the same vein of what I brought up to you in the academy. But he is looking towards a Prodi as far as an EU lead of something. Maybe it's like training or something like that, but I'd have to clarify with him. And then he said, "NA, we can decide."
We've had to correct Brody twice in a week.
What were the other things that happened? Last thing I heard was the Croc thing with the transport and whatnot. Was there something else?
Oh yeah.
Croc did the transport, and then he did something that was. Oh yeah, it
It was the
running
smuggling,
into
right?
this, the fucking incident. So like, yeah, we did the smuggling, and then Brody realizes that instead of de-escalating or realizing that, you know, he was good to probably just tuck away and hide for a second, he realizes
the
that
last
the
one.
majority of PD is down. He was the last one standing, and you know what he chooses to do, Bang? He rushes in solo in a car with nothing but his PD duty pistol into the face of somebody with an SMG. And just goes 1 for 1, toe to toe, literally 5 feet from the man. And
He won,
decides
right?
to go down with the ship.
No, he certainly didn't go down.
Oh, he
He
went down
definitely went
hard.
down. Literally 3 seconds. That's all it took.
At least he
I
didn't try to
think he
shoot
al-
them with his camera like another person before. Okay, we still
I think they
leg up on it.
almost went down before he got out of the car, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Okay.
you know, questionable decisions.
Okay. So then I
Funny,
think where the
albeit funny as fuck because it was dumb as hell, but questionable.
I mean, he had conviction. He owned his
He
decision.
did. He
okay?
did in fact
owned his
do it with
decision.
conviction. He did it. It was
That's all I
stupid,
got
but
out
he
of
did it
this.
confidently. And you know what? That's about half of leading. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You fuck. It's okay, great. Just you got about 15, 20 minutes on your back to think about it. You're good. But with that
Oh,
being
no.
said,
I like him, Brody. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a
Overall,
good guy. I think someone just needs to take him hand in hand and maybe teach him a little. You know,
I'll
guide
whoop his
him
ass some
towards
more.
something. I gotta
we
whoop his
kinda
ass some
don't
more. Just
overlap,
teach him,
but
right?
oh, I mean, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
right?
got him. Like teach him to
But-
be a better leader, make better decisions.
See, the thing with this though is looking at all the stuff that Calm bring up here, right? So EU lead whatnot. Like him and I spoke about trying to like bridge out and like build up the department in different time zones and whatnot, right? Start with EU, go to AU later, because I mean AU's a mess. But
AU's
all
always
his
been a mess.
concerns and whatnots all stem back to the fact of like, so BCSO has always been like this. First of all, I had to tell him this. Like when I was like, you know, lone corporal around a lot and stuff like that, like it was no big deal. You have a whole UPD to go around and do stuff with, right? Like I think he's in his head about it because the rebuild BCSO narrative. And one thing that he made, there was in the second part to this, more NCOs, but I said, well, we can't just promote the sake of promotion here. And we need to give a chance for people to come back from
And we're
from
not
their
LSPD.
LOAs and all this
You
sort of
don't
stuff.
need a fully structured, filled
Right.
out command. Like we're a very small department. I think we've never gone above 60 at any given time, even with our reserves.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't need a fully structured out command. I
That'd be
would
like
like
where
to see
are
a
his
captain eventually, though.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that. But with that being said, then I think like I've tried to tell him this as well, and I think it's just kind of like seeing it happen. Is that you don't need to act like we are the backbone of the UPD. We are not. That is the LSPD. That is why we can have more strict requirements as far as personality, energy, things of that nature in our academies, etc. We can have the luxury of scrutinizing things, and so with that comes patience because we have that now from that same sort of structure, and so I don't know. It was just his own first sort of like part with responsibility there.
1 second.
Scott coming up.
Scott, if you don't turn off that fucking siren, I'm gonna come down there and whoop your ass. Thank you.
Yeah, Gibson, turn off your siren.
A Gibson?
wasn't on, it was just fucking light.
Fucking Gibson.
Sorry.
Struggling. It's okay. He can struggle. Alright. But yeah, it just comes down to like right there where I think he's just putting too much pressure on himself. Right?
Yeah, that's usually where it comes from. I mean, I'm not saying like a lot of stuff ain't invalid, because it is valid. But there are concerns that are just day to day, and we solve it by fixing the training program. How we get people in the door and grow a bigger department is the training department. You make something fun and engaging, and the problem is that the training, like the FTO portion, we lose people because one, they're forgotten about because people just want to go ping chase, or two, the FTOs themselves are just so fucking boring.
Yeah.
They're so boring. They don't make it
I had that
fun. They don't
experience
make
as
it
a cadet.
engaging. Yeah, exactly.
Where I had like my preferred FTOs, and then I had my people. I'm like, fuck. I guess I don't want to sit in the lobby. Which I mean, I hate having that mindset, but
Well,
it's what it is.
It's the truth, though.
It is the truth.
It's
Yeah.
and the thing is like, I understand what you're saying about like we have the luxury. No, the LSPD, the UPD should be doing it that way anyway. They should be having stricter standards. They should not have 30 academy cadets. You know,
I mean,
there
that's a
should be
joint
quality
conversation,
over
man,
quantity.
with
Yeah.
Harp and whomever else oversees that above her and whatnot.
But that's
right?
always been
'Cause-
an uphill battle because you got to realize that I'm in the Colt Cassidy school of things when it comes to like academy, and he is much harsher than I am. I want to make that incredibly clear. He has much higher standards. Mine are a little bit more lax because I can see potential in somebody a little bit more in certain areas. But like he's way stricter than me on that.
Yeah, but like
And-
where you sorry, continue.
But yeah, just people just don't carry it, right? Because you can't really teach that fully because people are still going to do what they're going to do. You know?
So one thing I've noticed from you is you've said this to us many, many times, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
feel this does come from your brother for sure. And that is you have to value, like we have to value our time. We ain't sitting here trying to
Yes.
bend our back for people that are inadequate. 'Cause I mean, if you can't fucking hack it, get the fuck out because you waste of our time, your time, everyone's time, right?
Exactly. It's
Now-
a waste of their time too. You're giving them.
But that's what I'm
false
trying to get at is that like then maybe this is a catalyst for a bigger conversation with the UPD to have this broader sense because like yes we struggle for numbers, people will now panic and they'll try to bring in more academies, larger number of
and then-
people, blah blah blah, but it's
yeah.
all fucking just plugging holes, man.
hope. Yeah.
Like it doesn't really do much for after the fact of longevity and retention, which is where we get our valuable officers and deputies from.
Correct.
Yeah, so perhaps his concern is the symptom of a larger issue that needs to be rectified within the entire department, all the departments.
But yeah, that's
The
why I
entire
split
BD.
off is because BCSO cadets were routinely forgotten. We had a batch that they all stopped clocking in after 2 weeks, and then I reviewed each and every person's report, their FTO report, and it turns out that they were categorically taken less than LSPD in the same batch, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, when that happens, when you're just forced to stand around in a lobby 1, 2, 3 hours, 4 hours out of the day, you're not even going to say anything. Especially when you're that new, you're too scared to say anything because you want to
That's
respect
how it was
chain
for
of
me.
command. You know,
I didn't want to rock the boat, you
people
know. I
don't
just kind of sucked it
remember.
up and
People
took
do
it.
not remember. It is terrifying being in that position. They're just not going to say anything. They're just going to stop clocking in.
Okay, fair point.
You know, and part of that is also fueled by people who shouldn't even be FTO.
Well,
You know,
rectified one of those on our side, but yeah, I get you.
and then you have the people, the FTOs, that decide to teach the way they were taught instead of the standards in which we operate and the expectations in which we operate.
Hmm.
But it all comes down to complacency. People just get a little bit too relaxed. But we're police officers. Yeah, we can have our fun, but there's some areas that you just should not relax on, and that is in part to standards and training.
Okay. There was one other part here, and that I'm looking at it. And this is, I'll tell you what I said to him about this, but it was about NCOs. He says I kind of told you, said he wished we had more NCOs, but more so he's like, he feels like we might need like an NCO desk because he feels like he's watching over them. But right away I'm thundering like, why are you watching over them? Secondly, no NCO desks. I hate that stuff. If you need it for yourself, do it for yourself. But if we feel like we're detached from each other, perhaps that means that there needs to be more of an in-person conversation here.
Correct.
As far as like even just like an NCO meeting towards command. And like when's the last time we had that? I don't know. So that could be
Yeah.
it right there.
It's been
Right?
months.
Exactly.
And
So
I've been
that's what I
wanting
think it
one
is, because
for
I
a
don't want more
while.
paperwork stacked. I hate that shit. No more master files and random. Like I told you that when I had the corporal
Exactly.
thing. I don't want to be locked into that stuff or extra little things they stack up to the point of you just blast your whole day away in an
Exactly. It's
office.
fucking miserable. I hate the NCO desks. I do not
Good,
enjoy them.
good.
That is why I do not enforce them as a standard in the BCSO.
I told him if he needs a track of his notes. I mean,
Yeah,
do
it's one
want
thing
to
if you want to do it personally. If that's what you want to do, I'm not going to enforce it as a fucking standard.
Good. Okay, hey, we on the same page still with that then. That's what I told him. But that's basically about it. So, as far as taking steps to help rectify whatever would satisfy him and yourself, as far as the department is concerned, you let us know how you want to hit to come downhill. I feel like the first part is establishing a link and a conversation with the trainers at. Oh, Con's around right now. He's actually right behind us. Want him over here. There. But other than that, I think that is the first step, because one thing that Con mentioned in the office the other day with us, it was yesterday, the day before, whatever it was, that I guess he spoke to Harp and she feels the same way about some of the stress that he has. So it does seem like it is a compounded issue,
Well, I mean,
parallel
I gave
across
her,
departments.
when she took over, I was deputy chief at the time, I believe, or I was just freshly sheriff. So we were talking about stuff, and she was picking my brain on stuff. And I gave her the same advice that I gave Con: get people under you. Delegate the nonsense. Delegate all of the many stuff. That way you can work on the direction of it and the overarching stuff. But the minuscule stuff like scheduling or anything like that, delegate it. Get people under you that can take the weight off you if you need to take a couple days, so that you know that it's okay. They can just keep it running instead of stalling. You got to get people that can actually move something, not just make it seem like they're there and they're not doing anything with it. You need people that move.
You want me to call him over? He's texting me to ask if he can come over.
Yeah, come on up.
Hey, Con, come on.
The fuck do I get up this?
Look through your
That's,
eyes and don't suck as much as I did.
I gotta figure it out.
It's a test.
Oh, he's so big too. Can't you just?
Oh,
Like,
fuck.
you don't even
He did have to pull me down to get up. God damn.
Pull your leg, man. It's like you use as a leverage.
Damn.
She just gets
Strong
back
in
up in a
hell.
second there. I think she just wanted to jump down to show us how easy it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, it is that easy. Anyway.
My lips are sealed.
Okay. Bane was just telling me everything, Con. I will say that you and Harper have a lot of the same issues. When she took over, she suffered with a lot of similar things, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told her, because I already told you about it. Get people under you, and you delegate the smaller things that you don't got to worry about. And I hear myself when you talk.
I do as well, actually.
But yeah, you just need someone to delegate to while you focus on the overarching vision and keeping things running. You find one or two good people to delegate to that can actually move the needle on stuff, not just stand there and do it, but like, you know for sure that if you were to take like 2, 3, 4 days off, that things would still move, not be stagnant, but move. That's who you need.
But just for your own information, Con, I did bring up Brody, and we want to see him cook a bit more. He's been having a couple in-field issues, a couple dysfunctions, you could say, situational awareness, stuff like that.
TLDR, I don't want him as a lead, but you can train him to be a lead, if you get my meaning. He definitely needs work, but he does it confidently. That's a good quality to have, and it's not toxic confident. He owns his dumb shit. I think it can be good. I just think he needs to be guided and taught a little bit towards where you want him to be. Yeah, Yeah, give him tests. Just test him. Give him a little bit of responsibility here and there. Give him a task to do. See if it does it well, how he does it.
Is it a good part of coachability right now, Con, where he is eager to get more on his plate? So if he does need parts where he needs to show up, I think he'll receive it quite nicely.
That's how you test people. Everything's a test.
Okay. Alright. Now that we back into the swing of things, holidays are over. Sheriff, what about yourself? What sort of the prerogative do we have on certain things? Anything you want taken care of?
Con and I were talking about getting the trainer training program done this Saturday.
Okay. I will help with that as I can. I'll tell you right now, though, I cannot be around Saturday.
What's Sunday look like for both of you? Fine.
Sorry, say again?
What does Sunday look like for you?
Yeah, Sunday's fine. Sunday's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me know when.
I can come in for a little bit. Probably just specifically for that. I don't imagine it'll take 4 hours because we're not going to have to hold the hands of cadets, but it's just going to be like teaching people exactly how to do it.
Is this better? Still hear yourself?
Yeah. Okay. Then let me know the time for that. Whichever way you want to deliver it. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Probably go around and get the availability of every trainer and staff member for BCSO. See what their time's going to look like on Sunday. Let them know they need to be around.
Also on a unrelated but housekeeping note, I juggled around a couple things on our roster. You tell me what you want to do with some of the other ones on here. I had a couple questions with it as far as just straight up letting people go versus moving up to inactive. If it's like a couple of our OGs, like how you want to go with it. So like people I put down to inactive just recently would have been, let's see here, Dale Bob and Hemsworth.
Dale Bob's had long enough. We should let him go. Same thing with Hemsworth. He didn't have an LOA, did he?
I can't. It was so long. I don't remember. It was like November last time I saw him.
Yeah.
Like early November. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to take care of that and then even slap perhaps because he hadn't been around forever either. I might put him to inactive first, give him another week of being around, cut him out as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
The other part too, Con was mentioning it the other day. I think we're seeing some good advancements with our Corporal Forte. Getting people certified as far as pursuit goes.
Okay.
As far as other corporal roles go, I do not know. Con, if you are able to speak, maybe you have more information on that. But
we should see Richardson by the end of the month.
Oh god, I would love to see those two around again.
Yeah.
We started seeing Boss a little bit. We'll see if he's still consistent with it, but it'd be nice if all three of them were around at the same time because they were. Yeah, I loved it when they came through the academy. Other than that, you gotta let us know what you want to do with the other ones as far as rank changes go in regards to Cobra and Tanker.
Cobra, let's go ahead and knock him down to senior deputy, see if that brings him back, because I suspect it's probably the pressure that's keeping him away.
Hey, Firm, you want me to do that right now? Or you want to have a conversation first?
Ideally have a conversation, but
And I think he has to be here to actually do it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And Tanker, we should definitely have a conversation before we decide, because he said that he has a responsibility elsewhere. He has an opportunity. He talked about it briefly, but
he was at the academy for like 20 minutes. I don't know if you caught up with him or anything like that.
Every little bit. I think that's about where he said where he has another opportunity. He's seizing it.
Okay. I mean, it's not so much like removing people or whatever, it's just cleaning up our list so it actually like reflects what's happening. So like people that are kind of like we need to talk with them, I'll put a note by their name and then I might move them to like inactive after a bit if it's the talk is lagging on, you know? That way they still are in the loop, but we know like we can look at one glance kind of what our peoples are like. Another part of that, Uter, I promoted him the other night to full deputy.
Keep an eye on him though.
Yeah, I know. A lot of good potential, but a lot of potential to go full SBS. The other one,
I don't mind full SBS. The boy just does dumb shit.
Well, that's kind of
got nothing
like
to do with
the
SBS.
point of overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good call. Yeah, nod. I'll pick up what you're putting down. The other person, and I want to ride with her a bit because I've seen that she's been getting checked off by late night LSPD all the time, which I mean is all good, but I just want to do a little check on her. Yep. And Scott put her to Proby.
Who keeps riding with her?
Silk.
It's just Silk.
He's done a lot of it. That's my concern though, is that he checked off like 70% of her stuff here under a week.
Well, that
should
be brought to LSPD.
Yeah. And so when I saw that before Free checked her off on Proby, I actually was gonna try to get around because I was looking at when she's around and she's like a freaking night owl. That's why she rides with Silk and stuff like that. So I was gonna try to get around for that shift in the future here, so I can jump in with her and do a little skill check on her and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Other than that, I haven't seen. Well, actually, maybe Anderson. What's up with your boy, Palais? Is he coming back around or not?
Not heard anything about him. I know Alf is back, from time to time now.
I saw Elf around the other day, but Palais, maybe we get rid of him then. If he ain't around.
He's probably never made it to full, right?
Exactly. I think it was here
just
2-3 days maybe.
Got it. And then the other one would be we just got to watch On Fire to see if she's going to be clocking back in around here. I haven't seen her.
We should probably reach out. Probably have Andy do it. He's close with her.
Okay, no problem. And then other than
see
that,
what she wants to do. We'll probably get like a pulse check on what might be some of her frustrations.
Yeah. Okay. Other than that, that's about it for our list as far as everything else goes. I think just double checking.
Ali G, she's back.
Yeah. Have you guys got anything to eat or drink by chance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the ground.
On the ground?
Yeah, it's faster.
Just throw it on the ground like that. It's faster, but now it's dirty. Spilled the drink a little bit too.
Come on now, Lieutenant. At least you got something.
Whoa.
Where's Tommy Matthews? How's he been doing?
I don't know. I think Khan was in contact with him. Was he the one who I think he had like a family thing going on or something like that?
Yeah, he did 3 days. And then it has not clocked on since.
If I remember it correctly, I think his LOA was a very serious thing.
Okay, let me take a look 1 second.
Khan would know. I know he was talking. Where did you go? Are you still here? He's running away. Okay. Well, either way. Hey. I mean, I only hear you right now. Tommy Matthews, he was on LOA for a serious meeting, right? Or, sorry, a serious matter, rather, right?
No, and he was supposed
was
to
that
be
somebody
back
else?
the 9th.
Yeah, come on up. There.
I can't
He was
find it.
supposed-
He's
I
coming up.
found
It could have been someone else. What's
Oh
going on?
no, I found it. He was supposed to be back the 9th, and it doesn't look serious from
9th
it.
of Jan-
He wrote.
Okay, so maybe I'm confusing it with somebody else then? We had somebody
Just
from
spending
that cadet
time
class.
with the just spending time with the family.
But he was
Somebody-
off before that too, though, right?
Somebody had a family issues. Can't remember which one it was.
Was it Tommy Matthews? Okay, well, either way, we can reach out to him then and see what's going on with that, just to clarify. But I believe it had to have been him because the only other person on this list from that class is Ezekiel.
Rosenthal.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe Ezekiel. Yeah, he should be. He put in return. I think on my thing here, right?
Because Anderson, I think that what you just said from Matthews was his second part of that. I think there was one before that too.
Matthews is LOA ended. Ezekiel Rosenthal was the one that I said I'll follow up due to the nature of his original LOA. If you look at Rosenthal's LOA.
Okay.
Yeah, any cadet that doesn't have like a serious family matter LOA in, then just cut loose if they're past the time. They like literally 7 days. If they do not clock in within 7 days, they're supposed to be gone. We can't hold these names for like a month, you know? That's the contract they signed. They literally signed it on their application that they would be available for training. You know?
I know. Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, those. Oh, someone was asking about Forte.
What about Forte?
That's while I was doing that, I heard Forte's name get mentioned. Forte is doing well with the trainer stuff. Finally, he's got an incentive in the sense of something to do. He's also doing a lot with the FTO stuff. I know he's done a few evals. I know he's taken out a few cadets. He's obviously sorted out all the. He's started to get people on class 2. And those aren't that good. He's trying to get them trained up. So it's good to see him, finally try finding his foot back in the department and get over what he.
Tracking Forte what you meant by you feel like you have to oversee NCOs, or what did you mean by that?
So I feel like to delegate work, some like I don't know, some NCOs don't have any. Well, not even some, but like having to delegate stuff to the NCO so I don't have too much on my plate. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, but I mean, like, do you feel like there's stuff that either A, you're not tracking, or they're not tracking, or they say that it's done, it's not, or like, what do you feel is the negative side of this right now, or what makes you have to track?
Idea, right? Because shifts, like I think with the BCSO we all go across different shifts, right? And I know with the LSPD they keep an eye on their NCO desk, which I think I know you said, Dane, that the sheriff wants to move away from it, but it's a good way to keep a track of what's going on, and being able to leave a note on somebody's desk if you don't see them is also like a good way of being like, oh, by the way, this is what I've done, can you follow up with this? And you can kind of not try to keep a track on them, but you can kind of keep a track of the work that you've delegated.
So do you feel like this could be something like a workflow exchange versus somebody's desk to make sure that they're doing their job and supervising them?
Like, I don't know what the NCO desk was originally, how it was, because I wasn't in PD when the NCO.
It was a way to micromanage every NCO to make sure that they were doing their work, and anyone that did not fill out their NCO desk apparently were cut loose as an NCO. It happened to a couple people, and
I hate it. Go for it. Sorry. Go. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Like, if people want to do it on their own, sure, absolutely. I'm not going to enforce it as a standard, and I never will, because it gets too micromanaging, and it takes away from exactly what we're doing right now, face-to-face conversations, you know, and that's part of it. That is part of why we do what we do, right? It's for the interactions.
Yeah. No. I don't care if somebody hasn't filled it out. It's just also I have an NCO desk that I don't think any of you. I just use it as something for me to keep a track of myself if I can, make sure I'm doing the bits.
Yeah, that's fine. If it helps you, go for it.
I'm not like actually like enforced it with any other. I've tried it with Forte because I've been working with him. I'm gonna test it to see if it's something that will help him and benefit him, and not micromanage him. If it's something that he can, like, he filled his own NCO desk out. I just said it's good to have it, and then he's got command notes for me and assignments and directive issues to me. But 9 out of 10 times I'll probably issue it to him personally, and then he can add it to his list of what he wants to do in what order. And instead of me checking it with him, I actually have to speak to him about his, what he's doing, because like you said, you don't want it to become a less interactive thing. It is important to have these discussions.
Yeah, it was used in a way previous that was just, I found it, as much as they said it was work, I found it lazy to oversee NCOs personally. Because like it's just if you want to use it for your own personal thing to keep track because it helps you with your workflow, that is something different. Yeah, Eric.
Alf just texted me and asked if we can take a quick break because he needs to call you apparently. I don't know.
Who?
Alf.
Okay.
I have no idea what he wants.
Could he not just fucking call me?
He tried to call me, but I don't know. And then he said, I actually need to talk to Leann.
I guess he's respecting his chain of command by him.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I guess. What did he talk to me about? Oh, holding his call. That was the worst timing of the call because I'm literally in the middle of the street.
Don't choke. There you go.
You
All right,
chose
Carl,
the
come here for a
worst time
second.
to call because I was chugging down a drink. What do you want, Al?
I'm in a bit of a
I'll
predicament.
help you with the Forte stuff, okay?
So I'll explain the situation and I'll ask what you would do.
Okay.
So I wasn't at the original chase, but Ricky Riz was at Jewel Dragons, and we got an anonymous tip about his whereabouts. And we started chasing him. He wasn't a driver, but he was a passenger, and he was in his head like the entire time. But since the driver was driving away from us, we continued to chase it, and eventually we opened up PBS. It got pitted, and then just got red engine, started smoking. They had to swap cars, and Ricky Riz gets cuffed. It was still in his head, and then they grab Ricky and they drive around with him. Eventually, we end up at their block when their other car starts burning. So we get him out of the car. He starts like running away and stuff. He gets ankle cuffed, and then they start shooting at us. We shoot down all of the people shooting down at us, but I'm not really sure since it kind of stems from, he got arrested because he was in his head. So, pretty sure what you would do. So I'm a bit unfamiliar in a situation like this. It's a bit special, if you get what I mean.
Well, yeah, I understand. It sounds like he started participating when he came to, though, no?
Yeah. Eventually, I'm not exactly sure when.
Who was scene lead?
I think Mr. Worldwide.
What are Ricky's charges?
It's gonna be his warrants. I think it's like extortion and some possession charge or something, and then what he got on him now. But I mean, it's his boys primarily that's gonna get fucked because apparently one of them had a PDAR.
Well, I mean, from what I recall, I'm pretty sure his boys snitched on him. Hold on. 1 second.
Yeah, Alex Fisher put up a thing for
Alex
20K
Fisher
for a location.
Literally snitched. It wasn't an anonymous tip. And his boys shouldn't have ran. They should have explained the situation. No? Did they try to?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They should have said, "Oh, Ricky's in his head." I don't know.
How long was he running around when he finally came to?
You mean in the car?
Yeah, like how long was Ricky a willing participant in all of this?
I'm not exactly sure, just because he was in the car and we were chasing it, and I wasn't sure when he actually came back.
Is he down the cells right now?
We have him at the triage point.
At the triage point. Okay, give me a second. Let me call in.
We're by the Hawick, yeah.
I don't know if we want to get him on the warrants if that's the case. 1 second.
If you see him doing anything stupid or anything like that, I mean, cook him for it.
Hello?
So, Alf just explained something to me. Are you on that scene?
Which scene?
The Ricky Riz.
Oh yeah, Ricky's, yeah.
Are you aware of the situation?
Curious, though, by all means.
Something about he was in his head.
Yeah. Was he?
Yeah, that's all I really know. And then his boys like snitched where he was or something like that.
Yeah. Well, he has these like fuck ass warrants. Like he.
I know he's got one for extortion, and then the other one's like brandishing or something.
Yeah. If you could find out for me how long he was a willing participant in it, like about when he came to. gonna change what I think we should do, but
A willing participant
yeah.
in what? His friends fucking him?
The fuck?
I'm talking about specifically when he came to, AC.
Oh, he was like, I was in my head, and then he was handcuffed.
At the end? Like, I mean...
I don't know. We had no idea. At least I didn't. No, from what I'm aware of, none of the cops even knew that he was, not there. Until it was, already at the end and his boys started shooting.
Okay. Nobody tried to explain that he was in his head the entire time?
No, literally nobody. Not a single one of them. To my knowledge, none of them said anything to us. I mean, if they did, then, we probably would have just waited.
Yeah.
But I can sympathize, but at the same time, like, how the fuck is that our fault? Like, he don't need to be mad at us. He needs to be mad at them.
Well, he's not going to be. That's the problem.
Huh?
I think he's not going to be mad at them. Because Blue bad, remember?
Yeah, well, he's not gonna be mad at us because he can miss me with that dumb shit. That's not our. I mean, that's just, I don't know. I feel like that's absolutely silly. That we're even having like this conversation is just ridiculous. Because like I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a
any
dim
friends
thing.
like tried to explain or
No.
anything like that.
No, literally none of them.
Okay.
I'll ask.
Completely fucking somebody over.
Yeah.
Was my concern.
Yeah,
you know?
I'll ask and make sure, but I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, if that's not the case, then I don't really care. But
Yeah, that's
or
where I'm
rather,
at.
if that is the case, rather.
All right, let me ask around and make sure.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.
Okay.
Right. Where were we before that came in?
Fuck if I know.
I think it was talking about some training stuff or some NCO. Oh yeah, NCO desk shit.
NCO
That's what it
desk,
was. Yeah. As far as that part goes, though, Colin, in regards to Forte with him, just do it the way I did it for everybody else when I was doing corporal stuff there for the deputies. Honestly, just set up a task or like, this is your prerogative. Like, this is my expectation from you. Do you understand what needs to be done? Yes. When is the date when this is done? Okay, great. I will follow up by this time. Done. And if you want it to be tracked, tell him where to track it. Do not leave room for, like, well, you didn't say to do it like that. It's like, do I have to? I guess I do. But this way you can put it down in a straight line for him, see how he uses it, because you should not be the one having to get those details on. So set up a structure for him, and if he succeeds in it, good. If he doesn't, that's a problem, and we'll deal with it later. You tell me. All right?
Rocky.
Yeah, but his gang
like,
did switch him out,
I don't think I'm
though.
on the same time zone as him. I think he's AU now. Has anyone seen him? I think he comes around early
He was
morning.
around when I was last on duty. We were in a shootout together. Yeah, on the south side. Whenever was I around?
It was
yesterday, the day before.
Yesterday.
It was the day before. Yeah, he was on the scene with me. I see him sporadic though. Yeah, very sporadic. Like I think his time zone's kind of like, who was I saying this to? Mac the other day, where it's like I don't expect you to have you are your own time zone.
Yeah, no.
I've given up on him with his schedule. I just don't understand.
Oh, I was making fun of it earlier. I'm like, man, I'm like, oh yeah, you're fixing your. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to continue the sentence here. Your schedule just ebbs and flows every day.
It just is what it is.
Honestly, like obviously me and Anderson, and then obviously I think you guys already spoke about Tommy and Cobra. For NCOs, but then we've got 40 and hopefully Richardson and Piper back will help a lot.
Yeah, that should be around the 20th from what I understand.
So,
Perfect.
Yeah, that will be a lot help. Once we do this, Sunday good for the trainer academy.
Yeah, that works. Just make sure you let me know the time though.
It'll probably be like 6 p.m. EST.
Okay.
Yeah, I can make time. You just gotta remind me. I will forget.
Yeah.
Put it in the chain.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort the email chain out as well. I just want to confirm the day with all of us, and then I can go back and let all the trainers know.
Yeah.
just to confirm, I'm sure we're all on the same page. I'm gonna put in a chain, and I just need, hopefully, like some people that can make it, and we can basically set the standard. You know, this is the standard, and this is how it goes, type stuff. You know.
Well, remember though, Daphne and them, they said just reach out. That's the best way for her.
No,
Stuff like that.
I'm just gonna make a chain.
Yes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Sheriff, I'd like to see a lot of us, like in the sense of NCO command as well, like assist in this, because I've been in this department since November, I think. There's obviously still learning points in the standard for me as well. So I want to see just people also me observing the standard as well. So I'll be there to like help and how we want it, but also, for example, when Carter comes around, he has some, like, he'll give some good advice. Does that make sense? I'm gonna try and see if I can grab Carter for this, because he really knows how to kind of, you know, balance.
I mean, yeah, the biggest thing is, at the very least, do this for NCOs in command, so that way you know exactly how things should be done if I'm not there to yell at people.
Yeah.
Because the biggest thing is people aren't treating it like the drill sergeant shit it should be. Did y'all watch those movies, by the way?
I had a lot of busy schedule. I've not really watched anything apart from Rick and Morty.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
wait, what were the movies again?
Police Academy.
Police Academy, like the original ones, the sound effects and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because
Wow.
you can drill sergeant the shit out of people and still have fun and make a fun experience. You know what I mean? That's what keeps them engaged, right? You gotta basically do the hey jingle 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 in front of them the entire time, so that they retain everything. Because like I know people prioritize the FTO training portion when they're out in the field, but if you're not properly preparing them to face what they're going to out in the field, you're gonna get that cadet killed. Because you're throwing them into the fryer without much going over the basics. That's gonna keep them safe, and why it keeps them safe.
Yeah.
I mean, look at these bank robberies that have been happening lately. Look at all that. Look at the comic book store. How does everybody park? They stage for chase because they know that it's gonna get to a chase. I promise you, you go to that comic book alarm right now, you will see everybody staging their car for a chase instead of what they should be staging it as, which is for protection in case you have to breach. It is a dangerous situation. Somebody is holding a gun to a person's head for exchange in money. And
Make
people don't do that. They're getting complacent, right? So the standard that currently exists is not the actual standard. It is the standard out of complacency. It is
I think
the result.
people think it's a routine. That
was the whole thing that Sheriff was saying in the office to us. Which, by the way, how do I contact whomever I need to, my liaison for the trenches? How does that work?
Hey, they've got an academy tomorrow if you're around.
You just let me know what your schedule is, and I can talk.
Okay,
they got academy tomorrow though.
I think so. Let me double check the time for you right now.
Yeah, Con can probably get you in, or I can get you in. You just gotta let
probably
me know.
not tomorrow though. But because Tuesday, Thursday usually not so great for me for that sort of stuff. But yeah, okay.
You just give us a schedule on the days you would like to do, which is what I was hoping, and I can pass that forward to them to see if that's a good day. Because basically, you'd have somebody that would guide you around. You know, they'd bend your ear. You'd bend theirs. They'd show you what they need to.
Am I like plainclothes, or how does it go?
No, it's an actual shift.
It's full cop.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
Hired on as an
But
officer.
you won't be a lieutenant. You'll be a deputy.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Hell yeah. Give me a vest.
You'll
I can
be
be ignorant.
answering to some guy called Trooper Clay.
Trooper Clay?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay, sounds good. I'll get you that list then, the availability list.
Then we schedule a day, and then you head on over there, and
It's
they'll know when to expect
tomorrow,
you.
1 hour after shift change.
I'd probably pick a day though, to get dressed before you show up.
Yeah.
I made that mistake.
Okay, if you're telling me that, I get it.
Sheriff, you also might need to sort his train ticket out because, holy smoke, I I struggle to go. Like my cousin struggled to go in the current now.
Well, I
It's a
mean,
lot
for
harder.
that day, we can help him, I think.
Yeah.
That's fine then. Even
Pick a
right
day,
now though, when I
I'll
was coming
go.
on the train to here, it would still look like I could have got there if I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There's some things that carry over.
If I need, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, just give me the availability. I'll pass it forward to the chief there, and we'll schedule something.
Okay.
2 things. Once we've done this training academy, are we looking to open up applications?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Immediately
I'd
roll
like
into
to see a
another
flow.
academy.
Perfect. And then when do we want to set the date for academy?
Pick a date.
Just like before, you got to pick that date, and then we all kind of confirm and
Yeah,
conform
let
towards
me-
it, like you did before.
Let me look at my schedule, because
The first week of February probably good, right? Something like that. No. First week of February, somewhere in there would be all right.
Yeah, it's the first week. Wouldn't be bad. Oh, Mila's Proby. I think we've got Stims as our deputy. We've got a few cadets up there. I think we've got a few active cadets trying to get RTOs. It's good to see that. Chef, I sent you a few stuff that I've just got feedback. I think that's just like, your pay grade. Pass on to the commissioner's office to do with like, the MDTs, like, stuff that people have, want to see. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I've just done my part to pass it on.
Okay, perfect.
Don't pass it on to Commissioner Knox. He has a beef with them.
Oh shit, really?
We bonded over that beef because we both have beef with the MDT people.
As far as training and certs go as well, I was just on a phone call with Patel while you were on the phone as well, man. He was talking about I was wondering if one of our guys was certed. I put this over to him because, like, in my opinion, this would probably make life a lot easier for all departments. I asked him, why are the troopers not the head of all the certs? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, you guys want to be the overseers and then knowledge bearers and all that sort of thing.
AU.
Right, but I just kind of put that plug in there, and he said that he also I don't know, whatever. You might see him trying to push that, but
I mean, Deputy Commissioner Mack, he's of that same mind that the trooper should probably be the one to oversee certs.
And then have it where it's like we have department certs or heads or what, like, people within each department that they know of, and then it just goes up the chain on who's doing what and whatever else, and that way they can train our trainers or LSP or whomever, right? And anyway, that might remedy a lot of other things here to have some sort of like unity on standard.
Definitely a thing, but that's gonna, I don't know. The problem is like I said, the majority of the troopers are all in the same time zone.
Yeah, late night, late. I'm just trying to think of ways that we can like remedy situations as a UPD versus like, each department, because like we probably have them where they transpire across lines here, and I don't know. I think this is the time for departments to put their heads together and really sort out some issues that probably plague more than just us. So we'll start with our training stuff and go from there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. What else? Anything else from any of you guys? Anderson?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like more? Just like apart from training and apart from, academy stuff, is there anything you want to see or hear? Like more off from the BCSO?
We need to do FTO evaluations of our trainers just to make sure that they're actually teaching the standard. Yeah,
so once we get this academy kind of situated, this training academy, because I've got an FTO roster, so I'm gonna make sure everyone gets ticked off the right along. And that way they have the academy to re-collect stuff, and then we start rolling out the trainers, like the training of the trainers individually, make sure that they are capable of teaching.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is people, when it comes to training, people just need to stop being so nice about it. There's a way to do things professionally, but like, people need to spare the feelings portion of it. If they're doing something wrong, they're doing something wrong. If it's not the standard, it's not the standard. It's just that simple.
Okay.
Perfect. That's it from me.
Yeah, I think we're good then. Unless there's anything else from you, man.
Yeah, that's just the biggest thing right now. Is making sure that we're actually enforcing the standard. Because I don't think people realize. There's just some people just simply would not survive in certain environments.
Yeah,
I think
I
some
agree.
haven't survived. Oh, yeah, Sheriff. I know what you're putting down now. I know what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Let's just say the standard is high, that if you go over a badge count, you get suspended and a shot.
I'm not really saying that. I'm saying that Colt Cassidy trained me, and I'm telling you, if people got about a tenth of what he used to train like, they would fucking cry. People would not be able to survive in certain environments.
Same.
They shouldn't.
What's going on with the full taster?